In this Embrace Your Geek Facebook video, we're going to go through how you can update your Facebook page. So one of the things you'll first notice is down here you've got your box with your status, an option to enter a status, which could be text or could be pasting a URL in, so a URL being another website address that maybe has some interesting article information that you might want to share with somebody else. The other options you've got is set a photo, video, an event, and a milestone. Let's go for a status. The status is basically just a textual, as I say, or a website update. So I could put in, as you can see here, I've put in a status update, just text here. I've put that in, I've clicked post, and that's added it to the website, to the Facebook page. Now if I wanted to add something, as I said, from another website, and go to another website and say, well, I like this, is quite an interesting article, I'd like to share this with those that like my Facebook page, anybody else that might come across it. So I'm going to select that website address, I'm going to go back to my page, and then I'm going to post that in. I could put some additional text in here as well, otherwise I can just leave it as it is. And it will pick up some of the information about the page and then give a nice little picture thumbnail. Now, as you can see here, it is 1 of 31, so using the arrows I can select the different pictures that are there and pick the one that I prefer. So say, okay, let's say, right, I like that one. I'll post that. Now I've got that update on my website. I could do that for something else. So let's say, let's just grab a different. Okay, so if I actually wanted to just post the Apple iPad page, I can do the same thing. And again, I get the options to select any of the pictures on the site. I think we'll go with the first one. Okay, and I'll post that there. Now, any of these pictures that are on here are actually coming from the other website. They're not actually stored on here. So if I actually wanted to upload a picture, then I would myself, that was going to be on my own site, and it will be listed under here in photos. Then I'll click on photo, video, upload photo, video. I would choose the file, find the photo or picture that I want to put up there, just this one. And again, I can add some text, or I can just leave it blank and post that on the wall. Now, one of the things is, if you wanted to upload a photo but you didn't want it to appear on your wall, so we've got it here, we could actually go onto this little pencil here, click edit, and you can actually hide it from the page. So I could click on there, hide it from the page, which I'm going to do. I'm going to hide that from the page. Let's say, for example, I wanted it in my photo gallery, but I didn't actually want it in the wall for some reason. And I can also, if I've changed my mind, then I can just undo that. Now, if I just refresh this page, then what you'll notice is that's now become the last photo up here. So it's one way of controlling the photo appears up here, which is your link to all of your photos by uploading a later photo. Video, same procedure. Obviously, in this situation, you would select a video file. I'm not going to do this because it would just take a few minutes to upload, but exactly the same process, and that will be stored in videos. And finally, the basic update you do is you can post an event in there. So from here, you can actually create a new event. So it could be anything really, a seminar or something. Maybe it's an open day, anything you want really. You can put all the details in there and post that event. Or you can do a question. So a question is a poll. So you could, if you wanted to actually query your people that follow your page, or you wanted to actually do a poll, a survey, then you could basically use that option, put in the question, and then you can add the various answer options that they have, and then you'll see the responses that people leave. So that could be quite useful as well. And lastly, you've got milestone. So a milestone is an event, so you can post, you can go back, you can go back to, you only back as far as you started the page, but say your page has been around for 4 months, and maybe there was an event 3 months ago that you hadn't actually mentioned, and you think, well, I could mention it now, but it wouldn't make sense. Well, you can actually mention that event and actually put it back. So I can say, okay, put it back 2011, and I can say, okay, maybe I launched a website on the 5th of May 2011, so I can actually put it in there, put a photo of that website, and it goes back into the part of my page and acts as sort of as the history of the page. So that's something also that you might be interested in doing. So those are some of the basic updates you can do. In the next one of the tutorials, we'll go through some of the slightly more advanced things that you might like to do on your Facebook page.